Good evening, welcome to IRL Neon. It's IRL Neon, I apologise. Welcome to IRL International Racing League. I've been streaming a lot on my channel recently, so sorry about that, and I've just woken up. But other than that, we are tuned in for Italy, round 4 of the summer season. As we've got 17 people on the grid today. Well, 16 actually. As me, I'm spectating. It's going to be a tricky one today because apparently Aaron Collingwood, or as Bottlewood people call him, is racing in the Williams with Jay. So I think, in my opinion, Williams could do quite well in this race. They've got the straight line, in my opinion, so I think Williams are going to win today. Jay and Aaron take a 1-2. Could be optimistic in the race, but I believe they could get a 1-2. But my opinion may change in quali, so we'll wait and see till the race is about to start, because it should have started a minute ago. We're just waiting. Who are we waiting on? Oh, we're waiting on Nino. As soon as Nino rejoins, we'll be underway. I think Nino's joined back, has he? Nino's meant to be in the Haas. Has Haas been taken? No, Haas still not got a driver. Who's and Louis is here, so it's just Nino who we're waiting on. As soon as Nino gets here, we should be underway, so I don't understand why he's not joining. But it's not connection issues or server issues today. Lobby should be a bit smoother this week, because last week I was hosting and it was a bit laggy because I was streaming, so we won't have that problem today, since now Sorhaug is Honor host. Still currently waiting on Nino. Sorry about the hold up, guys. We should be underway very soon.
Guess what? What? Do you think I will be screwed again?
Nah, I don't think. I think you'll have a good race today, Louis. It's Italy. Just some advice: don't floor it into the first corner. Take your time, because floor it in the first corner, you're going to get wing damage. As everyone now is starting to ready up, so I don't think Nino has made it in time. Unfortunately, I think Nino's had to do something and can't make the session, as everybody is readying up when they shouldn't be, because Sondre hasn't readied up yet, so we should be going. Bottle's got 10s. They've all readied.
We go at 3-5.
Alright, we're going 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. So everyone who's ready, if you guys are in the stream, unready up for now, we will be going in 1 minute. Sondre, since you are in the stream, do you know what is up with Nino? Like, what's happened? Well, it is now 35 actually. So everyone can now ready up.
Oh, I know that corner is a B.
Well, enough texting here, Louis. Let's get focused on your race. be underway in 20 seconds. Fortunately, Nino won't be in this race, looks like, since he's had to do something. Yep.
Oh, I had to just speak to my favorite commentator first.
Thank you very much, Matt. I might do GT Sport comms next time Group 4 starts, so if Group 3 is at 6 o'clock, I don't know yet, depends. Like, 'cause if the F1 commentator who we got can't sometimes make it, I'll be filling in for him, so. I enjoy doing comms though, prefer it than racing really. Wonder what the weather's going to be like, and no one ruined the weather for the race.
Alright, well, have a nice stream, mate.
Well, it looked cloudy. Now it isn't raining so far, but I believe there could be some wet weather on the way. As no one is eager to go out on track. However, I've seen Billy and Tim in the Ferraris go straight to hards, so maybe there isn't any rain in the race. Hope no one ruins it, since I don't want to, as there is an Alfa Romeo, and there's only one Alfa Romeo driver. It's Can, coming out of the pit on a set of soft tyres, so he wants to go the fastest first.
No rain in both sessions.
As I did tell someone not to ruin the weather, but it's already been ruined. Well, thanks for that, Tim. It's going to have no rain, so it's going to be a clear race, as Can is preparing for his qualifying run. There's a few people on hards, Tim, Billy and Cameron Young. As Aaron Collingwood is in P6 right now. Well, coming out of the pits he is, on a set of softs. So he's going for a quick lap as well.
Emoji happy tears. I wanted that you now, but not the others.
It's alright, Tim. I'm going to hold it against you. As Can is taking his time through Scary. Ooh. Almost lost control of the car there. Got a terrible camera angle. There we go. Underway. Scan is going to be the first one on a lap in the Alfa Romeo Sauber. His teammate isn't here, unfortunately, so he's going to have to do a bit more work today. My qualifying predictions are going to be Jay first, Aaron in second, Can in third. I think he could get third today, and Cameron Young fourth. That's my qualifying predictions anyway. Can had a Ferrari ahead, but didn't get in the way. So I believe that might have been Billy or Tim. I can't really tell. That might have been Tim. As currently Can is flying through this fast right-hander. It's nice and tidy through the chicane. He is in ERS mode 4, so he is in the fastest ERS. Nice and tidy through the chicane. Clips the curbs as his yellow flag's in sector 3. I think that's people slowing down, preparing for their lap. Nice and tidy through this section. Oh, it gone extremely wide. That will definitely be invalid. But he's still going flat out. I think that should have been invalid, really, in my opinion. He still is in your ERS mode 5. Nice and tidy through a Scary, fighting those corners. Hits the apex now. He's got a straight, clear road. Going flat out, over 200 miles an hour down this straight. 208 miles an hour top speed. Comes into the final corner, around he goes. See what time is he going to set, since that isn't invalid, it looks like. And what time? A 1:21.1. That is the time to beat currently. So we'll go on board with Bottlewood. The number 22 Williams coming around the final corner. absolutely flooring it. As Cameron Young sets a 22.5 on a set of hards, Aaron sets a 121.9 on a set of softs. Wow, I'm very surprised. Did Aaron make a mistake somewhere? As Marcel splits Cameron Young and Aaron with a 122.555. As Brandon Glover has set a 121.1. What a lap from Brand in the Torosso. What a lap. As Kevin isn't on a lap. Oh, Luke Baker in the Mercedes just set a 122.3. As we'll go on board with Sondre. Nice and tidy through Ascari. He's in ERS mode 5. However, there is yellows in sector 3. There is slow cars ahead. Hopefully this doesn't hold up Sondre. As Sondre's teammate is Lee Kelly right behind him. So both of them may be on laps. So I'll get ready to go on board with Lee Kelly. Sondre goes nice and tidy through this right-hander. Still in the ERS mode 5, which isn't the fastest ERS mode, I don't believe. So going nice and flat. Let's see what time he sets. Lee sets a 139.2. Isn't a representative time, but Sondre moves to 3rd place with a 121.4. Sondre goes on the grass there. I think Lee will be on another lap. So we'll go on board with Tim, who just sets a lap, a 123.1 on a set of hard tyres. An alright lap. In the best he could have done, but it's an alright lap. It's there. As Kevin Harrison is in 10th. Is now starting his flying lap, I believe. Yeah, he is. Kevin Harrison is on a lap right now, so we will stay on board with Kevin. Nice and tight through this fast right, flat out 200 miles an hour, just hitting 201, coming into the second chicane. Nice and tidy. It runs doesn't hit that curb, it runs a bit wide. And the best way to get that corner through. Nice and tidy through this first right-hander. I'll come to the second right-hander, which is a bit faster. Got to be careful on the exit, and nice tidy exit from Kevin Harrison. Actually, I think his lap was invalid because he isn't in any ERS mod. Yep, so Kevin Harrison's lap was invalid, it looks like, as we'll go on Alexander Bastos, who's just set a lap with a 123.4. As I've just noticed this, Lee Kelly did set a faster lap with a 120.5. Look at that. 120.5. What a lap from Lee Kelly. So we'll go back on board. Well, Kevin Harrison is meant to be on a lap. He is now in ERS mode 4. Now, was he on a lap? No, he wasn't. His lap was invalid. He is now on a lap right now. So we'll go stay on board again with Kevin Harrison. So there is traffic ahead. Hopefully this traffic doesn't get in his way. That is Can, I believe, ahead of him. So hopefully Can doesn't hold him up too much as we stay on board. But Kevin's actually going to use that as an advantage, a bit of slipstream. Has to get this section nice and tidy, bit of cockpit view. Cleaner exit this time. Stay a bit of cockpit view in this section. See how he takes these corners. Doesn't touch the curb here. Hits the exit curb. Now this is taking gear 4. Night rides curb there. Nice lap. Now he got us on his first DRS point. Probably topping the speed of 203 miles an hour in that McLaren. Oh, actually he's going over that. 208. So he must have a low downforce set up. 5th gear into Ascari. Oh, that could be another invalidation. This will be furious for Kevin if that is an invalidation from him. Oh, there is traffic ahead. That is Aaron Bottlewood, who is getting ready for that. But I'm going to have to go on J after Kevin has finished this lap. As here comes Kevin Harrison with a 122.7 on a set of sauce. Promotes himself to 9th place. Not the best lap he could have done, but a lap nonetheless. As Jay is currently in the second chicane. Oh, he goes over that curb. That could be an invalidation. I know Jay can stay calm in moments like this. As Cooper has just said a 120.3. What a lap from Cooper. I do admit though, he is in the Red Bull. Red Bull is faster than Renault. Jay comes around the final corner. Is he going to steal pole from Cooper? Let's see what Jay's going to do. And he doesn't, but he goes third place in Williams, a 121 flat. So that's first run for Jay. So now the people who haven't set laps is Wide Lord Billy, Louis Quinlan, as we can see Jay goes and uses the escape road, and Tijonis. So who's ahead out of the out laps? Billy's at Excari, where's Tijonis? Tijonis is actually going to be the first one to start a lap. So we'll go on board with Tijonis. As he is on his lap, he also is in ERS Mode 5. His main objective is today to beat Sondre, who's currently in 7th, to beat his fellow Norwegian, as Can hopefully gets out the way, but I believe Can's actually on a lap. Get a bit of dirt here, but if Can's on a lap, then really he can't get out of the way, but Can actually does be smart, gets out of the way to Jonas. First, nice and tidy through this second chicane. Now the first fast right, we've got to take it in 4th gear, but then the next right you can take it in 5th if needed, just to get the traction, but 4th gear is the best. Nice and tidy exits from both corners as he goes up through DRS section now, topping speed of 205 miles an hour. Actually does 210, that's the fastest I've seen someone down that straight. Nice and tidy through Ascari, clips every curb. There's yellow flags ahead of him, slow car ahead. But Jonas is not worried about that. It is a Red Bull, so that is Cooper, I believe. And that's Jonas nice and tidy through the fast right, building his speed up for the finish line. What is Jonas going to set? He's about to run out of ERS. He runs out of ERS and promotes himself to P10. Unfortunately, doesn't get Sondre. Only 4/10 down, however. A 121.8. As they'll quickly go on board with Wild Lord Billy. He's about to finish his lap on a set of hard tyres. He's gotten a bit late out for a set of hard since there's only 7 minutes left of the session. As here comes Wide Lord Billy. Good 9th with a 121.6. Good lap from Billy there. As we will go back on board with Louis Quinlan. I don't know what Louis Quinlan is doing. Is he preparing for a lap? I do not know. But I believe that is actually Sondre. It is. Let's see what lap Sondre is going to do. Apparently he's 4/10 up on his time. As Lee Kelly takes the lead with 120.3 in the runner. What is Sondre going to do? Sondre comes into the pits. Got 5 viewers right now. Welcome to the stream. As we'll go back on board with Louis Quinlan now, because I think he is on a lap. Nice and tidy to the first chicane. Doesn't cut the corner. I don't really class this as a corner really, it's just a flat out section. But nonetheless, it was nice and tidy through there. Coming up to the second chicane, hits the first curb, hits the second curb, hits the third exit curb. Nice and tidy there from Louis Quinlan. Louis is absolutely flying in that Haas. He's the only one in the Haas today since Nino couldn't make it. I don't know why yet, but we will find out later on. As Louis Quinlan comes to his second DRS point. He's got a car ahead of him. I believe that is Lee Kelly. Hopefully Lee Kelly doesn't hold up Louis Quinlan as Louis Quinlan goes flat out through Ascari in 5th gear actually. He should have gone in 4th if he wanted more speed through that section, but nice and tidy nonetheless. As he's coming now in ERS mode 3 down the main straight, not using that much ERS because he wants to use the most ERS on the final straight. Coming on the final corner right now, going to get a lot of slipstream from Lee Kelly. As here comes Louis Quinlan. Down to the line. Oh wait, what? Oh, a 121.7 he sets. On a set of mediums. Decent lap. So he will go on a set of softs now. So everyone in the grid has now set a lap because we've got a 6th viewer now. Welcome to the stream. As who should we go on? Oh, I believe that is Marcel. That is Marcel cutting, taking the escape road. I think that is Aaron Collingwood on an out lap. Nope, that is Jay. Where is Jay? Well, both Williams drivers are quite close, and they're not in the qualifying prediction I predicted. But Jay is on a lap. Let's see what his first sector time will be. Nice and tidy through the first chicane. First right. Got to make sure you make that corner right, because if you hit the curb and it can either spin you or it can shove you out right to hit the gravel trap. Same with this car, but nice and tidy now on the DRS. Probably topping the speed of 209 miles an hour down this straight. Getting ready to hit Ascari in 5th gear. Jay is up by 2/10. Isn't going to get Paul right now, but he is up by 2/10. Nice! Oh, Jay almost loses it out of the Ascari there. That may stop him doing his lap. That would have shook him up. But he almost lost control through Ascari. I think someone has actually had a crash in Ascari. But nonetheless, we're staying on board with Jay. He's going to finish his lap. Now, what? He was 2/10 up. Oh, no, Jay's going in the pits. That is a very... Oh, Jay's crashed out. Jay has crashed out and hit the pit wall, ladies and gentlemen. Was that Louis Quinlan coming into the pit? Yes, it was. Jay was in the wrong there, trying to sneakily get in the pit ahead of Louis Quinlan. That is very unfortunate there. But now, every driver is going to have to watch out in the main straight, because Jay is in the middle of the road. Well, he isn't anymore. His car has gone away, but that is very unfortunate from Jay. He's going to stick. Well, depends if anybody else improves. So all eyes are on Aaron Collingwood. What is Aaron Collingwood's time going to be? A 1:21.1, improves by a 10th, and still doesn't get ahead of Jay. That is unfortunate from Aaron there. There's 2 minutes and 56 seconds left on the time. He's still got time as he cuts the first chicane. He wants to get out quickly enough, but hopefully he doesn't cut the rest of the chicanes. As now we'll go on board with... Who should we go? Let's go on board with Alexander Bastos, who's nice and tight to the fast section, as there is Alan Collingwood, I believe, cutting the next chicane. And yes, it is. Aaron Collingwood has to be careful here, because Alexander Bastos is on the lap, so he has to be careful. Alexander Bastos is flying right now. As Aaron is being smart, is backing off a bit. And Alexander Bastos do well, as Alexander Bastos is up by 5/10 on a set of mediums. As Bottlewood crashed. Yeah, Bottlewood's done something. I don't know what he's done. As Bottlewood's actually retired on track, so everyone doesn't crash with him into Ascari. As here comes Alexander Bastos on the final corner. See what's the lap time. He is going to sit on the set of mediums. It's going to be his only lap to improve, and it only puts him up to 15th. Wow, this field is close today. On a set of mediums, if he hasn't got time to do another lap, especially with the ERS mod as it is, that is very unfortunate. As we'll now go on board with, well, Bottlewood. We'll go on board with Bottlewood in a bit, as we'll go on board with Tim. Tim is nice and tight through the Ascari section. He's currently in 3rd. Now Tim is the only one who could upset Lee Kelly right now and steal the pole position, I believe. Well, Billy could be there as well, but Billy would have to improve by a second and a bit. As Tim doesn't go on to finish his lap, that is him calling it quits. As I think Wide Billy was next to set a lap. Yeah, here comes Wide Lord Billy. Is also coming into the pits. So both Ferraris are calling it quits on their qualifying runs. As Sondre Sorhaug, will Sondre beat his teammate or get even close to his teammate? Because currently he's in 10th and his teammate is in pole position. Here comes Sondre. Oh, very wide on that final corner. But not invalid, and it does. He does improve. A 1:20.8 promotes him to 6th place. As we'll go on board with Louis Quinlan, who's actually starting his lap. As we'll go on board with Tijonis, who is also on the starter's lap, but who's not finishing yet. There's yellow flags in sector 2. I believe that is Sorhaug making taking the escape road. That's very unfortunate. Where's Lee Kelly? Well, Louis Quinlan will be the first one to start setting laps, then it'll be Tijonis, then it'll be Luke Baker, I believe, then Kevin Harrison, and then Lee Kelly. See what Louis Quinlan can do in the Haas. That's Alexander Bastos and Tim have finished their runs. First one to hit the checkered flag. As Louis Quinlan is on a flyer right now. Yeah, flags in sector 1 and 2. I don't know what that is for. Nice and tidy for Louis Quinlan on the final corner. And what time is he going to set? A 1:21.3 promotes him to 11th place. Doesn't beat the Williams though. And oh, wait a minute. Cooper has been disqualified for parking in a dangerous location. So Harry Cooper will be furious. He will be starting last. As Tim will be happy, and Can will definitely be happy because now he's currently in first. As Bottlehouse did improve his lap. Marcel's made a mistake in out of Ascari. Marcel has to be careful because he knows he's retired. That's good enough for him. As Lee Kelly is going to finish his lap. He is the only one on a lap. What is Lee? Oh, Lee Kelly's not going to improve it. I don't think he has wing damage, and no, he isn't, considering the time he is going to set. So that is it. Qualifying is over. Your top three is Can, Luke Baker, and Lee Kelly in the top three. So 3 different teams. In 4th we have Tim. In 5th we have Brandon. Marcel is in 6th place. Sondre Sorhaug in 7th. Cameron Young in 8th. Jay in 9th. Aaron Collingwood in 10th. So both Williams' drivers in 9th and 10th. Louis Quinlan in 11th. Billy in 12th. Tijonis in 13th. And 14th Kevin Harrison. So McLaren's are close together. I didn't see who was 15th and 16th then. 15th and 16th, I believe actually was
my middle sector.
Some insight information from Sondre Sorhaug, who messed up apparently his middle sector, so that is very unfortunate for him. That's Alexander Bastos in the racing point car in 15th, and has Harry Cooper in 16th by getting disqualified. That's very unfortunate for Harry Cooper, as currently he was 3rd, I believe. It's very unfortunate for Harry Cooper there. Now my race prediction's completely gone wrong, because the way the Williams are qualified, I don't think they're going to get 1-2. So my race prediction is, I've got to think here, Can in pole, finishing pole. Lee in 2nd place, I think he's going to hold his 2nd. Probably Jay 3rd, and Aaron 4th. That's my race prediction. As there isn't any rain, but it's very cloudy. So I will wait for everybody to get their strategies sorted out, and we'll be underway. As we will be on the formation lap. Just 1 second, because I think there's something wrong with my audio here. Yeah, that should be better now. As Can is currently in the lead on the formation lap. I think this is the 2nd time being in the lead in the Sauber. Luke Baker is in 2nd, so Luke Baker's objective is to take 1st place. Let's see what Luke Baker can handle in this situation. We've seen a different side from Luke Baker this season, start of the summer season. As some information, you're going to just see a blue screen temporarily. Oh crap, I can't invite him. Damn it. Shit. Can someone be a legend and invite Felix? Because he wants to do comms with me.
J9.
Right, so you might not be able to join, unless I can do it for the play together. 2 seconds. Just gonna see your blue screen for a minute. No. I've got to get the start though. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry Felix, you're gonna have to wait a minute. I've got to stick to the start. You're gonna have to wait. as we'll currently wait if we get a better. Felix, just gonna have to wait a minute. You will see a blue screen mid-race. I do apologise for that, but we're gonna get started nonetheless. Waiting for people to line up. As Cooper's now finally lined it up. I've not had the best start, like looking spot. I need to get a good start. There we go. There's up 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Very big hold. Very big hold. Lights out and on underway. If we go on, Tim gets a poor start out of the lights as Khan gets a decent start. So does Lee Kelly. Lee Kelly's already overtaken Luke Baker for 2nd place, but Khan has got a nice and tidy start as we go down the grid. Oh, Luke Baker goes for a big lunge, and there's contact. Is that Marcel? Marcel has a big spin with the Ferrari as Louis Quinlan has got a bit of damage. It looks like Louis Quinlan's being shoved on to the gravel trap as Alexander Bastos is currently in 13th. Louis Quinlan is being dropped to 14th and Billy in 15th, and Aaron Bottlewood is being dropped to 16th. Doesn't look to have that much damage as we go back to the front as Cam's got a big enough gap, 1.2 seconds already. As we go back down the track, is there any more contact? No, there isn't, but now this is my time to go to the blue screen. I do apologise for this because Felix is asking me for an invite. Quickly. Come on, Felix, come on, Felix. It's F3 and F3. Yeah, there we go. Felix has been invited to the party. We go back to the action as Wildlord Billy. Alexander Bastos has been dropped to 16th. Has lost position since he started on medium tyres. As Khan is flying in the lead, got a gap of 1.4 seconds. That's his yellow flags in a Ascari. Who is that? That is a Racing Point car. Is that Marcel? I don't know. Yes, it is. That is Marcel. Marcel has been dropped to 16th. The Bolts Racing Point drivers haven't had the best start of the grid. And hello, Felix. You're going to see another blue screen, guys. I'm going to try something, see if this works for an invite. Try that now. Tell me if you got an invite.
Yep.
Right, yes, it works. Right, that's how I'll have to invite you from now on then, if from spectators. As Marcel has retired from the session, he has called it quits. As Felix, yes, Felix Negwer has joined the session too with me at commentary. So we're going to have the fellow German again.
I just need to join.
That's fine, Matt. Honest, man, it's been an action-packed turn 1. So it's a safety car. So that is good for Felix to get into the session quickly and put a line up. So there is a safety car. Can will be leading. Now, some strategies could change. Some people could go to a set of hards on lap 2, but I don't think they will. As this isn't good for Can, because Can had a gap of 2.3 seconds. Just have to adjust my audio again now. Yeah, mate, it's good to have you in comms with me today.
Yeah, I hope I can get up to date with the drivers in this race.
Yeah, some of the lineups changed because of the updates. Just like CPI Harry's Cooper, he's a reserve. TNR Tejonis is Tejonis. Aaron's in here, Collingwood. No new faces after that, everybody else is the same. So Kevin Harrison, Louis Quinlan, all them lot. I'll just remind you the names if you just say the PSN names, Matt. As Jesus Christ, we've got a lot of people coming into the pit, and Tejonis just crashed into the pit. Whoa!
What happened there?
Tejonis tried to avoid the Racing Point because he was going so slow, and Tejonis has done a J in qualifying and has crashed out into the pits. That is very unfortunate for Tejonis, and he is out of the race from the safety car. Well,
okay, we have.
Well, the pit is blocked as everyone has gone. Well, most people have pitted, but the leader hasn't pitted. As Brandon's. Let's see the position changes with the pit stops. As Cooper has made the best position changes, 11, from his disqualification in quali. So well done to Harry Cooper there. But I think that's because of people pitted. So the biggest loser is Marcel because he's retired. So that's very unfortunate for Marcel. As Jay, Cameron Young, Aaron Collingwood, Kevin Harrison, Louis Quinlan, and Alexander Bastos have all pitted, so the Williams did do a double stack, so they risked it in the safety car, and they've both gone on hards, so both of them are going to the end. As Kevin Harrison may think the mediums can go to the end. I was wondering if anybody else is going to pit. Are you in now, by the way, Felix? Felix? I think Felix is not here right now. As there is a Ferrari going in, I believe that is Tim. Yes, it is. No, yeah, it's Tim. He's got a 5-second speeding in the pit lane, which he won't serve until the safety car has gone in. So Tim's leaving that pit stop very late. I'm very surprised with that. Now, Cam could either have made a very smart strategy, or he's ruined his strategy in the race. Because there's a few people who will not be pitting now. Oh, as Lee Kelly almost loses it there. Safety car.
Alright, sorry for that interruption.
Time it. Right, are you in the thing where you can see everybody now?
Yep.
That's good then.
So it seems like the first half is pitted, the second half has. The first half hasn't pitted, the second half has.
Safety car will be in this lap. The lights have gone off the safety car. As Tim is just caught up with the pack, and he's starting at the back with a set of hard tyres. What do you think of the people? Oh, Jay has left like that the session. What do you think of the people who are on softs who haven't pitted?
I think they actually did the best strategy because they saved quite a lot of tyre wear now through the safety car, and I'm pretty sure that the rest can't get to the end on those tyres, so they'll have to stop once now at least.
As we're underway, as
everyone now has to stop once, so I think soft runners who haven't pitted, or the medium runners, are in a very good position as we have the three-wide situation for the lead.
Lost up. Oh yeah, we do have a 3 wide. Brandon Glover versus Lee Kelly versus Can. 5-second penalty for Cameron Young. Nice, yeah. Look at Sondre. He's in fourth.
Under pressure from Brand. Look at that. Brand is right in the slipstream.
Brand's
tries to go down the inside.
Cop view of Lee Kelly.
Oh, very close.
Oh, Brand's got a bare exit, and Lee Kelly going to go on the inside through this section. This is the smartest decision as Sejanus has left the session.
Great move there, LeBrun.
A very brave move.
Look at that.
As Lee Kelly though may get him back though on the straight. Oh, as there's yellow flags intersected. That is. Oh, there's been a big crash. Tim, Kevin Harrison, and I believe there was someone else involved. No, nobody else was involved. So Tim and Kevin have come to blows. That is very unfortunate. As Jay's still not in the session.
Look at Billy and Sondre. They are right behind each other. Billy now with his Ferrari engine on the straight.
So there's actually a 5-way battle for the lead. He has his yellows in sector 3. Tim has crashed out in the Scari. Sondre needs Lee Kelly to start pushing or let him through, because Sondre is under threat from Billy, but Sondre is in attack mode. Going to go for lunge, I believe, on Lee Kelly. He's going to be brave. No, he's not. He's going to stay behind. Very smart. As Cameron Young has also retired from the session. I believe he's crashed out through a Scari. It's unfortunately we can't go on retired cars. You can blame Codemasters for that. But currently the Renaults are having a better race this week than last week, because last week they both retired, I believe. Sondre's nice and turning through the chicane. I didn't get the best shot from Sondre's point of view, as there's actually a 5-way battle for the lead right now.
Yeah, you can see that That Ferrari,
almost 6.
especially through the second sector, is a lot quicker than that Renault in front of him.
Ah, Sondre is in trouble. Sondre is in very deep trouble as Billy looks to go scary, but I think Billy's quicker because of tyre wear on Sondre, because Sondre's... Oh, Sondre almost loses it!
Sondre nearly loses it.
Well, as Luke Quinlan gets a 3-second time penalty. Sondre
will be passed
needs to
by
pit.
Billy now.
If those tyres are starting to go now, he should pit and go mediums. Those mediums should be able to go to the end. Sorhaug doesn't pit his car. Oh, Bran actually sets the fastest lap, 1:24.7.
Oh, yeah. Bran is flying at the moment.
As the rest has been re-enabled.
Luke is right behind Sondre now with this Mercedes engine.
Luke goes for a lunge.
He goes into turn 1.
Oh,
that's
he cuts
very late
the
braking.
chicane. He has to get the position back, and he does. Great sportsmanship from Luke Baker.
A bit over aggressive there.
Oh, Wadlow Billy on back of Tiz.
Crashed, I wanted to pass him, did nothing, get a penalty, and then I for gravel from the past of aspect on my tires and spun.
Okay, we just got some information from Tim. We will read that at the moment, but unfortunately his teammate is behind Lee Kelly. Lee Kelly again, the next Renault under threat from the Ferrari. Billy wants to win this race, and Billy could win this race actually. Billy's in a good position.
Down the inside
of Lee. Easy move. Yeah, the Renaults are just not defending. Chicane. Oh, did he cut the chicane? On my screen he didn't.
Alright, then it was maybe just a bit of lag. We can see Sondre. I saw Sondre struggling in the background out of Ascari, lost the back end slightly. So I think
as Harry Cooper is on behind Aaron Collingwood. Yeah, he has to pit. Sondre, those tyres will be dead. Well, the two front runners are fastest lap. They keep getting fast laps on them. Maybe they were more managing on their tyres. As Bottlewood is just pulling away from Harry Cooper in the straights, which is now making Louis Quinlan catch up on a set of hard tyres. As Jay still hasn't made it back to the session, so Jay isn't going to win today. It's very unfortunate.
Oh, down the inside goes Harry. Can he make the switch back? Yes,
Tim has left the session now. As with these two battling, Louis Quinlan and Alexander Bastos are now catching up.
Yeah, Aaron gets back past with this Mercedes engine on the straight.
Oh, Harry Cooper's going to give it another go. Is he going to give it another go through? Oh, nice tidy camera angle. Nice tie through that chicane from Harry Cooper and Aaron Collingwood.
Down the inside into last mod 1. No, he backs out.
As you can go over this battling right now, mate. As I'll just read out what Tim has just put. Aspect crash.
That's a good exit from Harry. But you can see that Mercedes engine is just.
Oh, look at Louis Quinlan.
Than that Honda engine, and now look at.
Oh
no,
God,
he
hasn't.
Has got an absolutely great run.
Almost a double move. Oh, it's Louis Quinlan almost loses it to Ascari. As Tim says, Aspect has crashed, and Tim tried to pass him, but did nothing wrong and got the penalty.
Look at that.
4 wide
down
almost.
The inside now as well.
This is reminding me another league what I raced in with 5 wide down the straight.
Oh, I thought 2 cars were going into the pits.
Yeah, so did I then. As Louis Quinlan is the head of the pack.
Bastos gets past Harry. Aaron goes back past
Alexander Bastos tries to go on the outside, but look, Harry Cooper is being very observant and going on the inside of Alexander Bastos.
Very aggressive from Louis, and he spins round.
Louis Quinlan again.
And Harry
spins, unfortunately for Louis.
To the side of him.
Wait, whoa, what's happening to Harry?
Oh yeah, he's retired from the session. He's called it a day. Seems like he has got some front wing damage, and that he has run into the side of who was that who spun Louis Quinlan? Just an over
unfortunate. Harry Cooper. Yeah, I believe Louis is still a bit annoyed for he got what the penalty he got last week. But sometimes that anger can make him improve in a race.
The slipstream off Lee. Pretense is going for a move to Ascari, but doesn't do so.
I've not noticed this, but Cam's actually pulled away from Bran, 3.4 seconds.
Oh, jeez, that's actually quite a lot. But it seems like Bran is losing quite a lot of time. Oh yeah, out of Ascari. Seems like he lost the back end and hit the wall on the left hand side. As Can is leading comfortably. Bran is actually under a lot of pressure from Billy now.
Yeah, that Honda engine is so slow in the straights. Brand's defending.
Mediums. Yeah,
Nice defending from Bran.
Very, very strong on the braking. You can see that.
But Billy has to watch his mirrors because Lee Kelly's right behind him. Yeah, Tim, we know. It's alright, Matt. We knew you didn't cause the crash, but we may still need footage if Kevin says he did or anything like that, Matt. As Billy's trying to make another move on Bran, but Bran's doing amazing defending. I did admit, I've raced against him before and he's very good at defending. He's quicker than me, I'll agree with him on that, but he's very good at defending. Four. Can is
Guys,
just
do you want to play after this top 5?
Now look at Billy.
We'll talk about that in a bit more so.
No, he backs out.
And probably, yeah, but I'll have to go for my dinner after this, Matt.
Or PC2.
Oh no, not PC2. Whoa. I deleted that. As Lee Kelly is in 4th, we're going to get a nice action view as he's done it.
Makes the move stick.
Oh no, but Bran is making a move on the inside with the aero package. Thing is though, because Bran's tyres are dying. How is Can making his tyres work? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, Bran has got DRS now on the main straight. That's what keeps him ahead.
Great defending from Bran right now.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job.
Oh, hang on, there's another battle coming up. Going to start soon forming. Is bottle. Oh, bit of contact from Aaron and Alexander Bastos there.
Oh yeah, equal engines, but worse car for Aaron.
Sondre is now starting to lose a bit of time. It looks like. Yeah, he's losing a lot of time from his teammate and the rest of the pack in the front of him. Gotta see this though. Can has built up a gap of 4 seconds as Billy is now on the back of Bran, going to make a move into Ascari on the inside of Bran. Is he going to make it? No, he backs out of it again, but Lee Kelly may make a move, optimistic move there. Doesn't, backs out of it, as now this is going to open the door for Sondre. No, Sondre's losing a lot of time. Has Sondre got damage? No, no damage visible on his car.
But I think what's saving Sondre right now is that Aaron and Bastos behind him are still fighting a little bit. So
true. Oh, Can has got a 5 seconds speeding penalty.
Yeah, speeds into the pit lane. Bran goes into the pits as well.
As Lee Kelly's got wing damage.
I saw some.
Yeah, Lee Kelly's got wing damage.
Wing damage. Yeah, Lee.
Yeah,
Did he
Lee.
run into the back of Bran?
Yeah, Lee didn't brake in time. So that's going to cost Lee a position from Sondre, it looks like, because I know Sondre is going to floor it. As Whitelaw Billy is in 1st place in the Ferrari. I can't remember who won last week. I think it was... It might have been Billy actually. I think Billy or Tim won it last week. No, it was Tim. So it'll be a 4th different winner if Billy wins today. Honestly, mate, the title right now for the summer season is quite close, actually.
At the racing here in Monza's
Louis Quinlan's got a 3-second time penalty again. As we'll go, while we wait for people to, well, Billy to pit and Sondre to pit, we'll go on board with Kevin Harrison right now, who's currently behind Louis Quinlan, who's on a set of hard tyres. Oh, Kevin makes a bit of a mistake. His Can's also in this. This isn't good for Can because Billy now can start pulling away because Can's in traffic.
Yeah, riding on board with them right now.
Let's see if Sondre... Is Billy pitting? Billy pits. Wow, Billy pits already on a set of mediums. Wow.
That's quite early.
Sondre gets a 5 seconds speeding penalty, but that will be on his first stop.
That's pretty typical. But I think Billy will get
Kevin Harrison's on the outside of Louis Quinlan.
He will.
But Can's going to get seriously held up between these two drivers. 3 wide almost. Oh, Louis Quinlan, Kevin Harrison and Can. Can is going to go on the outside of Louis Quinlan. Kevin Harrison on the inside into turn 1. Louis Quinlan's got nowhere to go. As Louis Quinlan makes an aggressive lunge, it cuts the first corner, gets a 5-second speeding penalty. Bit harsh,
that
but
was deserved.
Again, it was deserved. He gives the positions. Oh, he runs off. I think he's retiring the car.
He just retired.
Yeah, he's calling it quits. enough of Louis Quinlan then. Louis Quinlan has crashed out. They won't be affecting anyone else as we've only got 10 drivers left.
9 actually.
Oh yeah, 9, yeah, because Jay lagged out. You won't believe this though, Aaron Collingwood is currently in second place in the Williams.
8 actually, because Jay's car hasn't, now he's gone past.
Oh yeah,
Louis.
8, yeah.
We have 8 cars left now.
So a lot of people have retired. It's unfortunate there.
Oh, and we have a VSC deployed.
Oh, this is
Louis'
great
car.
for Collingwood. And Collingwood's going to
Bastos.
abuse this. Hope he doesn't hit the wall. He almost hits the wall.
Bastos missed the pit lane.
Yeah,
Oh,
but Bastos is on the set of hards. He's already pitted. He's already pitted.
Yeah, but
those hards can go to the
but
end.
Aaron as well. Look at Aaron. He has 11 laps or hards as well. So
Yeah, Aaron's risking a set of mediums. Excuse me for that yawn.
DRS again activated and VSC has ended.
Sondre's been moved to 5th. Brand's in 4th. Billy's 3rd. I think Alexander Bastos could win actually, because the gap he's got is 8.2 seconds. He's on a set of hards. He doesn't need a pit again. Those hards can go to the end. Yeah, those hards could definitely go to the end, especially when I've took a set of mediums 20 laps. I know Alexander Bastos is on no TC, so that hards probably can go 25 max. Then they're undrivable basically. Just the way you drive. He might have to
be
pit
interesting
on.
who comes out on top between Billy and Bran as well. Look at Bran, he's on 2 lap bubbled mediums, while Billy is on 1 level hards. So Bran currently 1.4 seconds behind. He should be quicker on this first part of the stint, but towards the end Billy will have the advantage over him because of his harder tires. But it seems like Bran is not really catching up. He's actually losing time to Billy, and maybe even Sondre can catch up.
Billy will be losing a lot of time in a minute because he's almost out of ERS, and Bran isn't. Bran's got 66%. So Billy's in big trouble if he doesn't start saving his ERS, because Bran will be catching like a hawk. As currently though, Bastos stays up for another lap, so I don't believe he should pit, but if he has to, he would go and set a sauce, but he's going to have to start pushing a bit to build up a gap. Because currently Collingwood with the VSC got put to 7th, and there's only 5 seconds off Lee Kelly, who lost a lot of time to Sondre in the pits because of that wing damage. Sondre's in front of Lee. Oh, it's Jay's AI, so he pits. Isn't Jay in the session? Stay on board about some of the best stuff.
That, by the way, 23.6. As the grid has settled down a little bit, I guess Lee will catch up to Sondre. At least he's gaining at the moment.
Yeah, so a battle will be forming hopefully soon between the Renault drivers. Hopefully they don't do what me and Paco did, just let each other through. Hopefully they do battle.
Damn, what happened to the grid?
Well, you put drip. A lot of people retired. A few threw a Scary. A few retired manually, like Harry Cooper, Louis Quinlan, and I believe Marcel. Johnny's crashed into the pits. I don't know if the pit wall was a bit bugged because Jay also crashed in quali. But there's only 8 drivers, even though it shows 9. Jay's not in the session, so yeah, there's been a chaos all around. We'll stay on board with Sondre because Lee Kelly is catching up.
It's flying that sucks.
Oh, hi, Fly. Oh, Fly, I got some good news for you later, what I'd like to talk to you about that thing I told you. So later on after this race, if you want to quickly go on a party with me, I'll tell you. I can't say in stream because I can't talk about other leagues, but I'll let you know. As Felix, what do you think of Bastos' strategy right now? Do you think it's going to work?
I think I don't really think it will work out towards the end. I think his tires will go down, and I guess he'll pit for another set of softs then till the end for the final few laps. And you can already see he's losing quite a lot of time to Can. So even if he is able to stretch out his tires now to the end, I think he won't even finish on the podium. But if he really saves the tires pretty well now, he could make it work and maybe finish 4th. But I can't quite see that right now. So I guess he made a bit of an error, but he could prove me wrong.
Yeah, he has lost 4 seconds though recently, and he's losing more time to Can. But Leroy is still slowly catching on Sondre, so we have to stay on board with these two.
Look at Billy. Billy is really catching.
Oh, actually, yeah, Billy's up to. We can actually. This is the closest spot. I didn't even see that.
We just saw that gap has come down to 4/10 now. Don't
Billy
know if
is
Can has
flying.
any problems.
Nah, Billy might have got a fresh. Well, it's hard to fresher. They can last longer. Mediums a bit vary on when they turn like lap 10 to 15. They start wearing a bit and they get underperformances. Billy is lagging a bit, but he's got through.
Yeah. Easy move, to be honest.
I love it how it gets
DRS.
calm at the end of the race, though, near the end. Like at the start, I'm like fucking almost shouting and that, and then it's all calm here. Can's still behind Billy.
Can will probably try to stay as close to Billy as he can, but I think his mediums just.
Let's see what Can's telemetry is. I think these two will be saving the RS. Oh no, I think Can's saving fuel. Can's fuel warning lights on. But with these two battling, Alexander Bastos' gap is now 4.5 from 4 seconds.
Both have.
As Lee Kelly
both have
is now in DRS range of Bottle. However, we'll stay on board with Can and Billy.
I'll keep an eye on Lee.
Oh, Matt. As Can's still in DRS, he's lost a few tenths. I'll get ready to switch to Sondre if something big happens. It's gonna make a move. Don't look like it to me. As we'll go on board with Sondre and Lee Kelly right now, because Can is not close enough to wide load Billy. I love Billy Mossam. No attempt of a move there.
This Honda engine.
Oh, as Felix is lagged out of the session, that is very unfortunate because now I have no commentator. So it's just me for now, I believe. I think he'll be able to join back. If he does join back, I'll bring him back to the session. As Lee Kelly is right on back of Sondre Sorhaug, but Can's also behind Billy. Like, there's two people I want to watch. This is not good. It's Aaron Collingwood sets a 122.8 as Felix is back. I will invite you. Oh, as Aaron has just set a fast lap but left the session.
Yeah, I can join.
Can you join or can't?
I can.
Oh, that's good. Right, as Felix has rejoined, so that's good. As Lee Kelly is right behind Sondre. These two runners are going to fight for P5. Lee Kelly promising with young talent, only 11 years old, and he's flying right now against a 23-year-old Bottlehaug who bottles most races. Sondre is not going to make this race a bottle. Sondre wants to finish in 5th place. As here comes Lee Kelly, going to go on the inside. He is going on the inside. These two Reynolds are going to fight for P5. Lee Kelly does a nice dive, holds the inside, but Sondre does the switchback. Sondre gets a nice exit on the outside of Lee Kelly, but Lee Kelly looks like he's got the strength in the straight line department. and Sondre's going to have to yield that position. Or is Sondre going to go for a dive into the chicane? No, Sondre will be smart. Be very smart and wait.
Back straight. Look at the grip and confidence he has right now, even though his tires are one lap older than Sondre's. But Sondre just seems to struggle with tire wear. Maybe overheating, as Can got a 3-second tire penalty.
Yeah, I believe
which won't help him at all.
Yeah, I understand that. That's definitely not going to help him. But I believe the reason why Sondre is very poor on his tyre wear is because I know his setups. I've noticed recently he puts his tyre pressures all the way to the right, which is faster in the long run, but you're going to overheat your tyres quickly because there's more pressure in there or something like that. So that might be a factor. So that's why I almost didn't finish in Bahrain the first round, because I had the tyre pressure so high. Sondre is now in DRS zone of Lee Kelly, a lot closer than Lee Kelly was. Sondre goes on the inside and says thank you very much and makes an easy move. Lee Kelly doesn't attempt to make another inside but just shoves Sondre as Lee Kelly goes round the outside. What a move from Lee Kelly. Lee Kelly is showing his teammate how to drive that Renault.
Yeah, Sondre just broke a lot too late, and Lee just saw his opportunity and went right round the outside.
This is the only close spot we've got, even though Can and Billy also under DRS. They're not been close recently. I've got to say though, Lee Kelly is definitely for F1 pace next season, man. Because Sondre was in F1 and Sondre is faster than last season, and they're both equal basically because they're in the same car. And Lee's absolutely dominating Sondre right now. As Felix again has lagged out of the session, it looks like connection issues. Yep, it's gone again. I think there's something wrong with the maybe PSN servers down. I'll just quickly check on my phone. Sondre is right behind Lee Kelly. It's a few tenths down now though, but he's still in DRS zone. Look at the speed Sondre is gaining on Lee Kelly. Lee Kelly's going to have to watch out because Sondre is going to go for the lunge. Oh, bit of dirty driving there a bit from Lee. Double defending there. You only can make one defending line. Lee did move a bit on the braking, so that could be investigated if Sondre wants that investigating. And all servers are fine on PlayStation servers, so I think a few people are just lagging out of the session. As we only have 7 drivers. There's yellow flags in sector 2. Now who is that? Is that the race leader? I think it is, because Wide Lord Billy is behind Alexander Bastos. As Alexander Bastos' strategy game over. I've got to stay with this fight. I have to stay with this fight because now Wide Lord Billy's just got to try and nick the lead of this race. Because Sondre's lost a lot of time now from Lee Kelly. But here comes Alexander Bastos defending with his life. It's a bit of lag from Alexander Bastos, but also from Billy. Billy comes on the inside. It looks like he's going to go to the final corner on the inside. Yes, he is. Oh, bit of contact from Billy. Billy makes a late inside move. A bit of kind of karma there for him because he should have made it a bit earlier. He's got a bit of wing damage now. This could affect his performance. Now, I don't know if that was lag or something, or that was his own fault for making a late lunge. But this is now open the door for Can. Now, Can could easily catch these two up. Pass them both, and there's more contact. As Billy looked like he shoved Alexander Bastos. Why does Alexander Bastos go? Still a little bit more contact for Wide Lord Billy. And Can makes an easy move on Billy. As Can is going to try and go on the inside into this chicane. Looks on the outside, there's no room. It holds back nice and tight through this section. Billy's got a lot of wing damage, cuts the chicane a little bit. This is not going to help the Renaults and Bran, because Bran's only 5 seconds off Billy and there's a few laps left. So Bran could get third here, as Can is just shoving Alexander Bastos ahead. As Kevin Harrison is in the pits. Now he may be going for the fastest lap. As Can's going for a big lunge into Ascari. Nice and clean from Can, and Can takes the lead. Well, one of my predictions is right that Can wins this race currently.
Just ruined his race.
I agree there, Storm. I do agree. It's a shame that you're not racing in this, man. Honestly, you I think you would have done well. As Alexander Bastos is not giving up quite easily, is now on the inside of Alexander Bastos. Makes the move quite easily. But Billy has to be careful with that wing damage. More contact with Can. Billy's got to be bare with his braking. Because I know he's got wing damage, but if the... Ooh, that was questionable. Billy has to be careful. Now I'm going to stay on board with Billy because Billy's right behind Can. Now if Billy has got a lot of wing damage, he's got no end plates on his car, he runs extreme light, he does take a corner cut, he has to give the position back, he has to give it back, and he doesn't. Billy Mossam does not get... Oh, now he does. There, Billy gives him position back. Sondre's just got a 3-second time penalty. It's not like Bottle to cut corners, but this has helped Alexander Bastos now again. 2.4 seconds the gap is. Those tyres don't look the best right now. As hello Fabio, welcome to the stream. Bran is licking his lips. He's now happy that Billy has got to 3rd place. As there's Aaron, I think that's Aaron's AI. Doesn't hit Bran, luckily. Hopefully Aaron gets out of the way. So I'm surprised Aaron and Jay lagged out the session. It's not like them. As Bran is currently in 3rd place. In a podium yet again. I actually cannot believe it. Bran is doing some just amazing. In that Toro Rosso Honda, a Honda engine is currently in 3rd place right now. And Brandon's like quite quickly catching up with Can, but Can is no longer catching up with Alexander Bastos, and Alexander Bastos is on his 23rd lap. Only 2 laps to go on those set of hards. I said 25 laps was the maximum. So Alexander Bastos, do not prove me wrong. Try and make those tyres to the end. As Billy's now also on a set of softs, as the fastest lap is actually Collingwood, with a 122.8, I believe, on a set of mediums. Or softs, I don't know what tyres he's on actually. As Billy is about to get ready for his fastest lap, basically a qualifying run. As Bran's still 1.3, but the gap between Can and Alexander Bastos is still 3 seconds. So Can's tyres must be dead. 3-second time penalty for Billy Mossam. There's literally no battle on track, so I might as well stay on board with Alexander Bastos right now, because we may get a puncture from him. His tyres must be dead. I'm just waiting. I have to give, at the moment, but Alexander Bastos has got my driver of the day right now. He's made 14 positions gained, so yeah, definitely Alexander Bastos, with the set of hards he's done, how long he's took him. He is on the final lap now, ladies and gentlemen, as well. 24 laps. Currently, when he finishes, it'll be his 25th lap. He's done the one. So, will Alexander Bastos get a puncture and cost him his 1st win in the summer season? Or will he triumphed with a win. LeBrun gets another 3-second time penalty. Was really close to Can, but he's just out of DRS range. So I think it's game over for LeBrun and to pass Can actually. As currently Alexander Bastos is not getting any punches. I don't think tyre was really a problem here. As his fronts look a bit worn, but it's his rears I'm more worried about because those will be taking the main load. And I think, I don't know if that was my eyes, but that right front, that right rear looks a bit worn. Really worn actually. But Alexander Bastos is coming around the final corner. 24 laps hard, 14 positions gained to win Italy. Or will it be decided by penalties? Alexander Bastos takes provisional pole. Can takes third place. Brand takes second from penalties. So Alexander Bastos wins. Lee takes third. Can drops to fourth place from penalties. And here comes Sondre Sorhaug. Will he take fifth? He's happy with fifth. White Billy will take sixth place. He'll be a bit frustrated about that, but he will take sixth place as he runs extremely wide, touches the gravel there. And sixth place is the best he will be doing, as I don't know what he's doing. I think he's run out of fuel actually. As Billy takes sixth, as Kevin Harrison will be the last person to complete the lap. But Alexander Bastos, an amazing drive from this driver today, has proved everybody wrong on strategies. Even proved Aaron Collingwood wrong. Great driving from Alexander Bastos, as Kevin Harrison is quite happy actually with seventh. It looks like. Well done Bastos. P1, you win the Italy, fourth different winner. It's well done.
Portuguese support here.
It's a Portuguese driver. Billy has left the session. So the first Portuguese driver to win, I believe, in IRL. I could be wrong there actually, but I believe that is the case. He's won in the summer season. The first Portuguese driver to win the summer season event here in 2019. The first racing point. So it's racing point, Toro Rosso, Anna Renault, Lee, Bran, and the winner, Alexander Bastos. In Italy, great driving all round from everybody today. There's a few little incidents, but great driving nonetheless. As the people who were in the session now go down, Alexander Bastos was in first, won the race. Bran in second. Lee Kelly takes third place. Can in fourth. Sondre Sorhaug in fifth. Wide Lord Billy in sixth, and Kevin Harrison in seventh. Aaron Collingwood, Jay lagged out this session, so they do not get any points. 8th and 9th. Louis Quinlan, Luke Baker, Harry, Tim, Cameron Young, Tijonis, Marcel, all retired from the session. So that is very unfortunate, but it's been a chaotic Italy race. I'm quite surprised how many retirements there was. I wasn't expecting that. But the winner and the drive of the day goes to Alexander Bastos. Great drive. Well then, this has been IRL, International Racing League, the summer season.
Hello there, Storm.
Round 4.
Emoji smiling face.
Great driving from everyone, and now I'm going to end the stream here. So if you want to tune in next week for the GT Sport on Saturday at 6 PM UK time, Sondre Sorhaug will be doing comms for that, and I'll be doing comms the next day for round 5 summer season. I don't know what track we're at yet, but I will look on the calendar. But I can't wait to see you guys then. Goodbye for now.